Greetings everyone, I've returned to Universal Studios Hollywood for a very fun day. Let's roll that intro. It is another stunning day here, which is great because for a while it's been kind of rainy here in Southern California, so it's nice to just have a nice sunny day. But what I wanted to show you guys is something really interesting. So over here, if we look off towards City Walk, is you can actually see that there's kind of a line forming off to the right-hand portion of the screen. That is the check-in kind of before security now, because it's getting so busy here that instead of going right to security, there's like a queue to go to security. Wow, and I'm here midweek, and I'll tell you this much. It's only been open for, well, it's been a couple hours, I guess, now, but all the Super Nintendo World reservations are gone. So if you do want to come to Super Nintendo World, get here early if you don't have the early entry or the VIP experience. But I just want to show you guys that, because City Walk right there, cut down over here, and you'll have to hop in this line before you can get over to security. Wow, it's getting bonkers here. I can't describe how intrinsically wonderful it feels to walk the red carpet. It's part of the manifesting I do, but everybody should come walk the red carpet, because guess what? When you're here, you're a star, baby, you're a star! I can already tell you now though, even though that security line looked like it was super long, it's not as bad as it is here on the weekends. I just have that feeling, I have that vibe. But the board over here, well, it's gonna confirm or deny such bold claims. Right now it says 180 minutes for Mario Kart Bowser Challenge, but 50 minutes for both Transformers The Ride and Jurassic World The Ride, 40 for Revenge of the Mummy. Not too bad, all things considered. We're starting to get into that point where it's like, yeah, it's got a spring break, it's gonna bleed into summer. We'll see. Forbidden Journey, 60 minutes. Flight of the Hippogriff, 55 though. I don't know, I always just say that because Flight of the Hippogriff is so fast. Yeah, 20 minutes for that Studio Tram tour, I'm telling you. And 90 minutes for Simpsons, 60 for Despicable Me. Those last two I mentioned there, the theater shows, those can balloon out because it just takes so long to get another group in there. So just keep that in mind if you want to do any of those. One of my favorite conductors is meeting and greeting, but now I'm over in Hogsmeade. We know the wait times for all these things, but I always like to just kind of come over here, a little bit of a litmus test to see how busy the park feels, truly. Didn't feel busy out there, but it does feel a little busy in here. At the time of this recording, one of the secret spots for using a little magic over by the big door here is just, you can't do it. It's anti-jinx in place. Yeah, so if you want to come over here and do the one that everyone's been doing, the one where it kind of knocks a little bit and the smoke comes up, you can't use Alohomora right now. Oh, it's so sad. It's so sad, but it is true. But I'm pretty sure Incendio is still going, so if you want to come over here and do a little Incendio, you can still get a little fire to shoot out at the top there. No matter what time of day, what time of year, what time of spring break and or summer that is happening or is not, Hogwarts is always so beautiful. Look at it. It's also the best, I think, shot at sunset because the sun hits it, boom, right there. But yeah, still looks good. Also, still pretty busy here today. Like I said before, it's kind of spring breaky times when I'm saying this, because spring break, it's like 1 week for people who are local, and then other states have it another week. So I don't think it's just like 1 week. I always feel like it's the month of March and then like the beginning of April around the United States. I could be totally off on that. But still pretty busy here, still pretty busy. The nice thing is if you do the, Forbidden Journey, 60 minutes, like, yeah, that's a while, but you get such a great castle walkthrough. One thing I found that was interesting recently is when I came here, they actually had us go in the extended queue for just a little bit, and I was like, whoa. They're not utilizing that today though, but still, pretty cool. Pretty cool all the same. I love that castle. I'm a sucker for a good castle. I will say this though, my favorite little walkway between Hogsmeade and Simpsons, or kind of Studio Tram Tour, is still very quiet. And I love that. I love this. I love this so much. I do feel like this extended queue line though is now unutilized space. And I think Universal understands that too. If everything goes according to my Machiavellian schemes, well, if that were the case, then Universal would hire me. But here's what I'm thinking. If Simpsons really does turn into Diagon Alley, I'm thinking some of this queue line gets iced. I think we transition it. I don't know how you do it because we have the 9 3/4 or Hogwarts Express, should say, it's on the other side. So I don't know how they would do all this. I guess they could move that over here. That'd be a lot. I don't know, I'm really curious to see, but as you can see right now, this is a quiet part of the park. So even on a super busy day, there'll be some people walking through here, but on a day like today where it is pretty busy, come back over here. hang out a little bit. Enjoy the music. Ugh, so good. I'm over in Simpsons Land, as if you couldn't tell. And you know what, I'll say this. I really love The Simpsons. I really, really do. And although it going away will be sad, because I really think it's a foregone conclusion at this point, they took a really good stab at making a Simpsons-themed land. I'm trying to think of how I would have made it better. I think the biggest thing for me is that I would have changed up the fact that they kind of did an overlay on the old Back to the Future attractions here and in Florida, and I'd make a more Simpsons-flavored dark ride. I think that would be so cool. Like, you see Homer right over there. Imagine Homer as an animatronic. I feel like that'd be cool. And one thing that'd be nice is that a lot of those characters, while they still might have a lot of interesting range of motion, on a like aesthetic level, you wouldn't have to do too much to make them come to life. I don't think, unless you try to make a hyper-realistic version, which would be probably nightmare fuel. All this being said, come and get your chicken and waffle sandwiches while you can. However, I have tried this peak fried chicken platter. That's pretty good too. I think Cletus Chicken Shack is still one of the most underrated gems here for eating in all of Universal Studios Hollywood. Going down the Starway now, and you can see that the tram tour is going over there, and it's really good to come here, like I say, midweek for a lot of reasons. Not just because the park is going to be a little less busy or crowded. However, they're also filming all the time. And they will film on the weekends too, but if you can hop on the studio tram tour middle of the week, I would say either earlier in the day or kind of anytime after 1 or 2 p.m. you can maybe catch something filming. You know, don't want to hit them on the lunch hour. Sometimes lunch can go later. It depends on what's filming. But yeah, you never know what you're going to see on the tram tour, and that's why it's cool to ride it every time you come, if you can. It really is such a fun thing. It's totally unique. Got a helicopter flying overhead. Guys, no pictures, please, okay? I'm just trying to enjoy the park like everybody else. Ah! That being said, a few weeks ago when I was here, there was like a bunch of ospreys, if you're familiar with those, you know, basically planes that are kind of helicopters too. So cool, they're all flying in this formation right above here, and it was like, whoa, who is that? That's gotta be somebody pretty important. Or some sort of military or Air Force drill, I don't know. It was still neat. But yeah, now heading down to the lower lot, you can already see that Mario Kart's got a full line. I think their single rider is also full, even if I could get in there right now. I don't think I'd want to. I don't think I want to be honest with you. Yeah, it's because I've waited in that single rider line maybe a little too long. I think it was that one time for 2 hours that really broke me a bit. I'm like, we'll come back. We'll come back. But I have been seeing this, and I've done it a few times now. If you do wait till later on in the day, if they're open till 9 or 10 o'clock at night, check back around 8:30 or 9-ish. Sometimes even around 7 something. They take down the things for reservations, and you can just kind of walk in. You're not going to get into Toadstool Cafe, but you can get into the rest of that portion of the park. And that's fun. Oh, look, the helicopter. Guys, like I said, no pictures, please. Don't pick. Okay, just 2 or 3. All right, yeah, get my good side. Okay, I'm just kidding. Both are good sides. Get it? It's a pun. Just coming down to the lower lot, I can already tell it's not nearly as bad down here as it usually is on the weekends right now. Also, look at all these chefs walking around. My gosh. All right, so tempted to ask them to make me a steak. Don't do it, don't do it. Anyway, but yeah, usually right here on the weekends, you can't see the ground. But I can see the ground today, which is nice. It's not nearly as bad as I've seen it, so that's cool. But yeah, Super Nintendo World down there. And as you can see, it's just people. It's just a sea of people. Well, although it says 40 minutes for Revenge of the Mummy, I think I'm gonna hop on there, try a little single rider. Unfortunately, I can't bring you with me, but I'm gonna try to show you the lockers just in case you haven't seen them in a while. Just kind of give you a feel for how that works. Also, if you guys haven't seen this before, here are the Mummy test seats. You can actually come sit down, try it out, see if this will be a comfortable situation for you. Now again, this is probably one of the most thrilling attractions they do have here on property. I like it a lot. It's grown on me a ton. It's become my second favorite attraction here. I really like it. Oh look, the Mummy Eats are right behind it. Oh, it can be a little intimidating when you walk in here. Off to your left though, right as you walk in, these are the bigger lockers, but they are for cost. So don't go to those ones. You want to go for the small lockers. Starting over here in the 800 group. Kind of work your way around. Just try to find a kiosk with not a lot of people, and this thing ebbs and flows. There'll be a ton of people in here, and then when I come back later, there'll be like absolutely nobody in here. It's just, you gotta pick a line and hope for the best. As you can see here at Station 6, it only has reopen right now, so sometimes you show up to them when it's like kind of grayed out like that for rent. That means that all of these are taken. So don't come to one of these. I don't recommend it, unless you're reopening it because you're getting your stuff from this bay. Here we are at Station 7, and we're gonna go over here to rent, and then, oh, I get to pick one. You know what, I'm gonna pick one right here. Sometimes they let you do that, sometimes they don't. Then you do this, Register, hold finger. Scan successful, yay. I have fingerprints. It's 726, right over here. Look at this. Bam, look at that. Nothing in there, which is good because this is my locker. Shout outs to my buddy Omar and my other buddy Riley over here at Revenge of the Mummy. Fantastic guys again. If you're ever here and you see Omar and or Riley, tell them hi from Jimmy. They're fantastic. They're one of the reasons I love this ride so much. And just, again, as always, shout out to the team members. It is busy. It's getting to be one of the most difficult times of the year to be a team member or a cast member down at Disney. And the ones, you know, if the kindness, the appreciation, the understanding, just the professionalism. I love it. I love it so much. As is often the case with my videos here at Universal Studios Hollywood, I like to end it with a little Jurassic World, the ride. It says wait time 90 minutes right now, but you know what? I'm not feeling that. I'm saying it's express time, baby. Let's go. Drums are going. Get hyped. Get hyped. And you can tell it's a busy day here when the express line looks like this, though. Oh my goodness. I don't remember the last time I waited in this. Just a couple switchbacks, and then you just go around the corner there, go around the corner again, and then you're on the ride. So not too bad, but still, it's busy times. Busy times. You can see up there the misters are actually just like squirting right now. They're not like full misting. It's kind of funny because if you stay in the right spot, just kind of like But when the summer comes, you'll see this all mist and it'll look super cool. Oh, the waterfall looks so pretty today. A little rainbow through there too. So good. This ride's so good. It's just so good. Got hit by one of the geysers during the stream today. I wasn't even on the ride. Yeah. So the wind blows. Oh, it hit a little bit there. There's Mama Stego. We love you, Mama Stego. Yes. So it's just relaxing. It's good to be here. Oh no. Well, someone's not getting their security deposit back, I know that much. I wonder if those were electrified, because like, if they weren't, then she probably could have ripped them apart a long time ago. Poor Indominus. Misunderstood. That's the problem. There she is. She needs a little TLC. Hi, Indominus. See you upstairs, sweetie. We've been stopped up here. Oh no, this is like when I was hanging out with Katie all those years ago. Sparky's up there. Sparky came out. He came up ahead. Stuck on the lift hill. Oh, it's so spooky. Sparky is retreating in the distance. It's kind of hard to see him. Okay, let's see if they play the musical cues again and again. I hope they do. It's very funny. Oh gosh, yes. Da, da, ba, ba, da. Katie should be here. Oh my gosh, this is exactly what happened. Locked on the lift. See, this is spooky. Yeah, appreciation for a lot of the good theming they have in here, though. That's nice. Or I mean, evac. Ready? Da, ba, ba, ba. Oh. This is incredible. Oh my gosh, please. Evac. I'm just leaving all this in. This is all gold. Alright guys, sing along at home. You know the words. That was great, guys. That was great. Can we do it again? Come on. Kind of look down a little bit, down back behind us a little bit. Ready? That was great orchestra. I don't know where the orchestra is over here. They're here somewhere. Crazy. Look down behind us there. Is that anything? I don't know. Well, I said it wasn't as long as Pirates of the Caribbean, but today maybe it will be. Oh, we're moving again. Here we go. Yes. Sparky, your cue is a little off. Sparky? No, Sparky. Oh no. What's even the point? Oh no, it's just darkness. We're going into darkness. Where's the Dilo? I don't see the Dilo. The Dilo's down. The ride does not know what's happening. Cool. Alright, cool. Dilo did not attack. I've never done that without a Dilo attack. This is incredible. This is all uncut footage. Okay, now it's working again. Yeah, stop it. Stop that Dilo, Blue. There's Blue. It's gonna get worse before it gets better, right? Oh my gosh. Look at her. Alright, everybody, hold on. Here comes the drop. Just give it a smooch. Oh, there's T-Rex. They're fighting. They're fighting. Alright, guys. Hold on. Oh, man. Oh, man. Got hit hard. Got hit really hard. Whoa. We survived. Yeah! Wow, I didn't think we were gonna get out of there. After action damage reports. I got hit pretty hard on the left side here. I actually see that my leg got hit a pretty bit, like bad too. You know, it kind of reminded me a little bit of the last place drop. Oh, I'm like in darkness. Whoa, look at that. Isn't that crazy? But what I will say is that all depends on the weight. All depends on what's going on in the boat. So I sat on that on the far back left plenty of times and not really gotten that wet. But sometimes the waves and stuff, I don't know. You never know. But still. So that's right here, and that was so cool to show you guys like a little weird moment stuck on the left hill. Ah, it's so freaky! That was fun. I'm glad I got to share with you. I missed you, Katie. The first time that happened to me, Katie was here. It was very funny. It was very good. Everyone, that is going to do it for me here today at Universal Studios Hollywood. I hope you had a good time. I know I did. I always love coming in. And it always feels like I have to hit Jurassic and Mummy. Those are like the two things I personally have to do. But as I've said in the past, Waterworld's up there, Studio Tramp Tour. There's plenty of things to enjoy while you're here, especially if you can't get into Super Nintendo World, which if you wait till later in the night, you can get in. That's my pro tip. Either way, thank you so much for being here. A super big thank you to all of our patrons. Thank you so much, patrons. And also for the people today who were in the stream, the live stream is just so good. You know, I appreciate all that. I appreciate the super chats, the likes, the comments, all that stuff. It means a heck of a lot to me. You're helping grow the channel. Well, before long, we're going to have another celebration, I think. Thank you so much, and until next time, just remember to adapt and overcome. Bye-bye. Your patience has been rewarded with a bonus bit. I'm over here at Mummy Eats. Question for you guys. If you had to get a corn dog, would you get classic, Korean, spicy, or vegetarian? One of those four. I don't know. I was asking this in the live stream today. I'm not sure. I want to try the classic just to get a baseline. I'm so curious about the other ones though. And I don't know, like a vegetarian corn dog? What's that? But then they also have churros down here. Maybe that's the fifth magical option. Just get a churro. Just get a churro. Either way, thank you guys for stopping by today. I appreciate you. Bye-bye.